Hey there, welcome. Today we're going to talk about a simple little trick that can totally change how your garden feels. It's all about looking up, adding that vertical interest. And we're going to do it by giving some beautiful old silver a whole new life outside. So, yeah, let's get right into it.
All right, so let me ask you something. When you look out at your garden, does it ever feel, I don't know, just a little flat? You know what I mean? Kind of like it's a painting instead of a space you can actually walk around in? It's a super common thing, believe me.
And here's the thing. Chances are you might just be looking at it from the wrong angle. See, most of us, we focus on what's right on the ground. The flowers, the path, right? But we completely forget to look up. You're literally leaving half of your garden's potential just sitting there.
So it really all boils down to this basic idea in landscape design. They call it the eye level rule. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's just this fact that we spend almost all our time looking straight ahead, And we end up missing all this fantastic real estate just hanging out above our heads. Get this, 80%. Seriously, think about that for a second. 80% of our time, our eyes are just locked in on what's directly in front of us. And what does that mean? It means there's this huge, totally unused canvas up there, just above the shrubs and flowers, basically begging for something interesting to happen.
Okay, so how do we fix this, right? Well, the answer, it's about finding the right kind of silver. And hey, I'm not talking about going out and buying some shiny new thing. No way. We're talking about the art of the upcycle. Taking these gorgeous old pieces and giving them a whole new purpose out in the garden. And look, let me give you a little piece of advice, straight from my workbench. We are talking only about silver plate here, not sterling. I mean, sure, sterling is a precious metal, it's valuable, but that's the problem. It's soft, it's worth a lot melted down. You don't want to hang a financial asset out in a rainstorm, right? Silver plate, though, it gives you that exact same incredible shine, but it's on a heavy, super durable base metal. It's just built for the tough life outdoors.
So the real trick is just picking the right piece for the right spot. A big, shiny tray? Oh, that looks absolutely killer against a dark fence. Or a heavy old teapot or a pitcher that gives you this great architectural vibe hanging from a solid tree branch. And then you can take little things like spoons or goblets, group them together, and get this really delicate, kinetic thing going on a porch.
And listen, this is more than just, hanging random junk from a string. It's not that. This is really about the art of looking up. It's a whole different way of thinking, honestly. It's about shattering that flat, horizontal line that makes so many gardens feel kind of boring and static.
Okay, so here's the real secret. You're not just decorating. What you're actually doing is installing a light well. Think about that. That silver tray, it catches that early morning sun and then bam, it shoots it right back into those dark, shady corners. It lights up your hostas, your ferns, whatever you've got down there. It literally creates a reason for your eyes to travel upwards, to take a breath and really see the whole picture. Now, listen up, this is important. A real pro tip here. You have got to respect the weather. Let me tell you, a big flat tray in a good old Midwestern windstorm, it's a sail. It's not a decoration anymore, it's a sail. And if you don't anchor it down right, you're going to find it 3 doors down. We call that the sail effect. And it's exactly why how you hang it is just as important as what you hang. People always ask me, but what about tarnish? And I always say the same thing. Inside the house, yeah, tarnish is the enemy. We spend all this time polishing it away. But outside, in the garden, oh, tarnish is your friend. Tarnish is texture. As that silver lives out there, it gets this deep, beautiful, almost charcoal-colored patina. That's what gives it soul. That's what gives it history. And hey, let's not forget about the sound. A garden shouldn't just be something you look at. It should be an experience, right? So when a good breeze kicks up, you get this really subtle, honest clink of metal. It's a sound you just don't get from plastic junk or wood. It's like a little invitation for your ears, and it really helps make the space feel like a proper outdoor room. All right, so maybe you're sold on the idea. You're thinking, okay, I want to do this. So how do you actually do it and do it right? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the tactical stuff, so you get it perfect on the first try. Okay, first things first, check your anchor point. I'm telling you, old silver plate is way heavier than it looks. Second, use good wire. I'm talking copper or stainless steel. Don't even think about using twine. It'll just rot away in a season. Now for those big flat pieces, remember the sail effect? You gotta use a 3-point anchor to keep it secure. And please, vary the heights. Don't make it look like a soldier lineup. Stagger them, make it look natural. And one last little thing, if you can, try to let those little maker's marks, the hallmarks, stay visible. It just adds to the story.
All right, to wrap things up, let's just run through a couple of questions I get asked all the time.
Okay, first one's a big one, and it's important. Will hanging this stuff on my trees end up hurting them?
And the answer is no, not a bit, as long as you do it the right way. All you got to do is get a small piece of rubber tubing and slide it over the wire right where it's going to touch the bark. That little protector keeps the wire from digging in as the tree grows. Easy peasy.
Next question I always get. So, how do I clean this stuff when it gets, all grimy from being outside?
Super simple. Once a year, maybe just take it down. Give it a gentle wash with a soft brush and some mild soap and water. The main thing is, don't go at it with some heavy-duty silver polish. Remember, you want that garden patina. You earned it, so you want to keep it.
And finally, let's hit this one more time just so it really sinks in. Can I just use my sterling silver instead?
I mean, you could, but honestly, why would you want to? Silver plate is just tougher, it's way more affordable, and it's made for the rough and tumble life outside. Come on, save the fancy sterling for your dining room table.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. Your garden is not just some flat map you look down on. It is a 3D space. It's a room. It's got a ceiling made of sky and tree branches. And if you're not using all that vertical space up there, well, then your design just isn't finished yet.
Look, it's good, honest work. It looks beautiful, and it gives these wonderful old things a whole new chapter. So what are you waiting for? Go find yourself a sturdy branch. Thanks for hanging out with me today.